I used to laugh about sort of when I was a frontline staff person doing programs all the time. You know, I'd jump on benches and wave my arms around, but it is an acting profession. So in your packets is everything that you should pretty much need.
When we talked about the bird parts and whatnot, what's the first thing that you gotta have? A body, you gotta have a body. So I mean, it's not so much to get them to identify what bird is what bird.
But the real main focus is being able to identify adaptations. Point out the parts of the bird where the structural adaptations are gonna start. Your job as facilitators is to know what body parts are important to observe and to point those out. Well, what about the bill? Have you looked at its feet? What do the feet might tell you? You might make some suggestions about, you know, asking the question, well, based on that bill, what do you think it might be? And I was hoping that you were going to practice some of your explorer and training skills, and let's see how you did. Now, adaptations are the things that allow the plants and animals to live in the habitats that they live in. So the structural adaptations take us back to those things called thumbs, right?
Use their beak or feet.
Use their beak or feet. We're going to have you look at birds in each habitat and see if you can identify adaptations of those birds.
It's not a fish.
We'll be coming back and talking about food webs. Thanks for being such awesome students, and I'm just feeling so confident about our journey to the refuge. They were already saying things like, yeah, if they eat vegetation, they have eyes on the side of their head, and if they're predators, they have eyes on the front of their head. And that's a lot of what we're going to be talking about in this lesson, which is about the web of life and how everything's connected. So if you have all these things laid out, how are they connected? We're going to break into 5 groups, and I have a special challenge for you. We're going to have you tell us what adaptations you see in these creatures that we brought, these plants and animals, and you're going to show us how these creatures are connected.
So that might come out of this time. Goes to that, goes to that. It's a face on them.
They eat the copepods because
In the front, so what?
they open up their shells.
Will that eat that?
A nest in a tree.
And this? Okay, what do you want to connect there? The salamander, or are we connecting the...
See you in a month. Thanks for being excellent explorers.
You too!
Today, your last challenge is to use all the facts that you already know about that habitat. We're going to tell you about a change. We're going to ask you to make some inferences of how you think that change affects the plants and animals in that habitat. And then we're going to test your inferences. So when you're doing the test, make sure to make really good observations. So you now have become refuge explorers. You are officially requested to be part of an expedition to Long Island, a unit of Willapa National Wildlife Refuge, for the purpose of scientific observations and discovery.
Look at this tiny oyster shell I found!
A snail, and we got oysters, and we got seaweed.
Another one. Did you really?
You got some. It looks like a bear.
But these are probably eggs of a snail or a marine slug.
Or it could be marking the territory. Yeah, or a raccoon can try to climb up there. Go like this.
Or a bear could do this and stuff in its claws. Just keep.
They're trying to, not disturb it.
I see another newt in there. Huh? I thought newts don't live in rivers. I thought they live in the ponds.
I went out in the refuge today and he observed a bunch of wildlife and habitat. And what I want to do is get the information that you found. Kind of like our biologists come to me and give me the information. I want you guys to give me the information.
We saw some mushrooms on dead trees. We saw a hummingbird perching.
Really?
On the branch. Yeah.
Just standing there?
Yeah, it was just like right here.
Did you notice it? Did you hear it or see it first?
We saw it. We didn't get to hear it at all.
Bear den? Really? How'd you know they were bear den?
Because they were really, really, really big.
Okay.
And they had bear tracks and bear scat.
Oh, okay.
A deer bed.
Okay, so you kind of tied everything together. That's good. That's good.
We also found a gardener snake.
A gardener
that someone was chasing. But we lost it. That was the fastest one. But we found someone stepped on it.
You stepped on the bear track?
Yeah, I didn't.
So it looked like a footprint, huh?
Yeah.